What is up, guys? Chris Roeder here from Reselling Electronics for Profit. Guys, today I wanted to make a video over why you're making your advertising too complicated. So I was having a conversation with somebody earlier, and we were just having a conversation back and forth, and he was like, man, I tried Facebook ads, but they just didn't work. And if you guys, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I've been doing Facebook ads for years. I've helped well over 200 to 300 people start, grow, and then scale reselling businesses with Facebook ads. So this is a pretty common conversation that I have nowadays. So I wanted to kind of address it and, just let you guys know that most of you guys are just making things too complicated. Okay. So I always do a little audit on like what kind of ads people are running. And I'll just usually have them send over the photos that they're using and things like that, and then I'll give them some feedback. So he sent me this photo, and it's super professional, fancy cash, and like all of it, right? And the problem with it, and this is gonna sound weird, the problem with it was too professional. It was too professional. So why was it too professional? Well, let me tell you a story on how I came to this realization that crappy ads do better than professional ads. So a couple of years ago, I was running some ads, and I had a lady hit me up, and she was like, hey, I want to sell some phones and things like that. And anyway, we met up, and I always like to do some surveying a little bit on like why somebody found me, where they found me, things like that. And I asked her, I was like, well, why did you choose me? I mean, there's other people obviously in my area and things like that. And she's like, well, I mean, the ad wasn't very good, but it seemed pretty genuine. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was a crappy ad. It was just a cracked phone. It had a freaking note, little sticky note that said, I buy phones on the ad. And she was like, it just seemed pretty genuine. It didn't look like it was somebody fancy or anything like that. So I trusted it more. And here's the problem with fancy ads nowadays, guys. Our brains are so tuned to seeing professional looking ads all day long. As we scroll through Facebook, how many of you guys actually stop and look at the ads that you see? Most of the time you don't, right? And that's because it's just a callous thing. Like our brain has become callous to seeing ads all the time, so we just scroll past them. Kind of like how we can't wait to press the skip button on the YouTube ad, right? But whenever we see an ad that's like terribly made, right? Like it just looks like somebody doesn't know what they're doing. People kind of stop and they actually think that. They're like, wow, this ad really sucks. Does this person actually know what they're doing? But that's the point. They stopped their scroll, okay? So that's what we want to do. We want to stop their scroll, make them think, and then they'll actually see the headline that says sell a device and things like that, right? So people trust the crappy ads more. A lot of people want to support local businesses, and they know local businesses don't have, a crazy amount of money to invest in like awesome advertising, right? So what do these crappy ads look like? Well, let me show you guys an example. So, crappy ads kind of look like this. It says, I buy iPhones. Pretty simple. And this is from my Tech Flips Profit ebook. I go over how to make these ads and everything like that. And then also how to go over advertising in general for this. But people respond better to these types of ads simply because they are simple, they make sense, and they aren't like overly professional, right? A lot of people don't really want to deal with crazy professional people because they just don't. I mean, I know I don't. I'd rather support like the local business most of the time, right? That's just, as a local business owner, that's what I would do, right? And I think a lot of people are turning back to that ever since a lot of them got shut down. But yeah, that's kind of how the whole thing works. These ads range from about $1 to $4 per lead, which is incredibly low in a business, like just incredibly low. Most people don't realize that, but like this business specifically, because everybody is a customer, right? The cost per lead is just insane. It's great though for us, right? So usually what we see is about a 3 to 5x return, or a 300 to 500% return on our ad spend with ads like these. So if you want a little bit more detail on this, I definitely recommend getting my Tech Flips Profit ebook. It does not come in physical form yet, just so you guys know. This is just mine. It's fancy, but it's got a whole lot of pages and stuff here. So it shows you guys how to do all sorts of different advertisements and things like that. But it's $4.95. Audiobook coming pretty soon, so it'll be pretty cool. But no, I just wanted to address the professional ads versus the crappy ads, and why we run the crappy ads and why they work. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this content. Let me know, and see you guys later.